Alright, since I last showed you in the car, I've done a lot of work. We've had a bit of a clean-up. Let's have a look in here, jump in and have a look. We've got rid of the Grandpa spec sheepskin seat covers. We've given it all a really good clean. I've still got to do all the carpet, the door cards and the leather. Trying to get that all cleaned up really well. So, not sure if you can see it or not, but behind me we've got a lot of work done on the car. Really impressed. I've decided to press on doing the video log. I might put them on YouTube, might not. Haven't quite decided yet. So a bit of a recap of what we've done. We pulled the car into the garage. One of my friends from Central Smash, Raymond, came around and gave me a hand to get that panel on. It was quite a feat and I wasn't quite confident enough to do it by myself. So he lent a hand and we actually got it done in a day. There was a lot of work to be done, welding, filling in the welds. But as you can see, we finally got it painted. A few little bits and pieces to go. Let's take a look. So on the end of this cable, just here, need to wire in the coolant sensor. It's not a temp sensor, it's a coolant level sensor. It senses when the coolant level gets low in the car. Now I've got an aftermarket radiator in this, so it doesn't have the bung for the sensor to screw into. So that little bung just there usually screws in to this tank on the radiator, but as it's an aftermarket radiator, it doesn't have the bung to screw it into, as I said. So I've got this little device. Basically it's just like a hose splitter, I guess you'd call it. So I don't know if you can see in there or not. I'm trying to put it in the light. I've screwed that sensor into that hose splitter, and then that's a little connector for the top of the sensor. That connects to this wire, which goes back to the computer. So this little sensor, little setup I've got going on here, I have to install into the top radiator hose, I've decided. So I'm going to cut the radiator hose here and install that into there, and then I'll run this cable along in front of the radiator. This is where we're at so far. Got that panel on. It's been a big job. Especially a big job to do in the garage. We got some bits and pieces. We're going to get it painted. Let's get the masking. Alright, well we've got it all masked up. Ready to do some painting. Alright, didn't feel much of the process. I got carried away and forgot to press play, so that was a problem. Anyway, it came out really good, really happy with the results. Take a look for yourself. So as you can see here, the colour match came out bloody brilliant. That's about where the primer was up to, about here. And it's blended in really nicely. There's also a really hard primer line along here. I hit that with some 600 grit sandpaper just to take the ridge off, and it's actually come up really good. I'm super impressed. It's not a permanent paint job. I would like to really respray the whole car, but that will happen all in time. Yeah, but for now, super happy. No more primed panel.